Hello everybody and welcome back to Onimusha 3, The Demon Siege, the last of the main series games of Onimusha, as there is a fourth Onimusha, but it's considered a spin-off game and has absolutely almost no connection whatsoever to the main games, except maybe one of the main, what do you want to say, bad guys is probably in it. It's very vague memory, but honestly, a lot of the characters are pretty much gone, like all the main characters, so that's why I don't really consider it a main game. However, in this one, as I stated in the first video, Jean Reno, a French actor in real life, is actually featured in this game, and he looks exactly like himself in real life. The only difference is his voice actor is actually not him. And you can tell because there's a movie that I would say he's iconically known for is Godzilla 1998. It was a really good movie about New York City with Godzilla in it. And Godzilla was kind of like the bad guy or the antagonist in it. And Jean Reno was in that film. So if you really want to know what Jean Reno was like, you should definitely go watch Godzilla 1998 if you have not seen it. I guarantee you it's actually a pretty good movie. Aside from that, we also know that Samanosuke Akechi is now from the past into the future 500 years. So now he's basically in Paris. And there is an alternate universe with a Samanosuke Akechi that is being sent off into the past. So we're playing two different Samanosuke's. One which I call the present Nosuke, or otherwise the Originosuke for the original, and then the alter Nosuke, or otherwise the previous guy, some alternate universe. But as for Jean Reno, he's I believe he's in the past right now, and he's trying to get his way back to the future. We have Akko, who is like a little Tengu that goes back and forth from the past to the future and helps kind of communicate and transfer items for us. So that's pretty much what's going on. I did finish about 50% of the game in the last video, so there's a good possibility, I wouldn't really guarantee it, but there is a pretty decent possibility I can get at least very close to the end of the game, if not fully finish it tonight, so we'll see what happens. Aside from that, I like to thank you guys ahead of time for always watching, following, and subscribing to both my YouTube and Twitch channel to help me to grow. And for those of you on the top right corner, which is a significant number increase compared to before, is thank you for subscribing on my Twitch channel to help financially support me. And for those who have donated to my Ko-Fi page, linked on both my Twitch and YouTube channel, thank you for that. We'll turn this off on the top right corner. Let's jump back in. This is the official Steam copy. So I am playing this on the PlayStation 5 controller. Do keep in mind that if you do play this game on Steam, there was a lot of problems with the porting. And it had audio issues. The music was insanely loud. The controllers would not respond to Steam, and at the same time there was some graphical issues, small minor graphical issues, but aside from that, yeah, it was pretty poorly done. The audio balancing in this game is pretty poorly done, so I had to actually modify this game to actually get it to be playable. And we're talking from both like modding the audio so that way you can actually have balanced music, balanced sound, and to be able to have the controller respond to the game on Steam, as well as like a couple other things, but that's pretty much it. I will link those things in the description in case you guys ever want to play it yourself. And if you get your hands on a Steam copy of this game, which you may as well, because honestly it's not available on the PlayStation Store. So if you want those files, I'll make sure to put them in the link of the description below. Otherwise, I can directly guide you right now by telling you that you have to go to GameWiki, and look up the mods to fix both the audio, the controller, and pretty much that's about it for Onimusha. There's also like an Onimusha enhanced mod which makes the graphics a little bit better. So That's pretty much it, if you want to look it up for yourself. Let's jump back into Onimusha. I have forgotten that some of the controls are a little funky in this game because we don't have like normal buttons working all the same like it's supposed to. Yeah, it's kind of weird how this game functions. Like the square button is now the X button, which is not normal. Normally you're supposed to have the X button be the square button, or should I say the X button to do anything. But pretty much everything else in the game, it responds pretty well. I mean, the game has been operating pretty good. And for those of you who are watching me currently on live stream, you can obviously tell that it took forever for me to get out of work today. So, you know, that's kind of the reason why I showed up so late. But, you know, I tried my best to get out. But like I said, in my job, nothing is ever guaranteed. Alrighty, so we are... Oh yeah, and we attack with the circle button, which is also something that I find really strange. Yeah, like the X button should be the circle button, and the square button should actually not be the X button. It's really kind of funky, and you cannot change the controller layout. It's not possible. Like, you just have to deal with it. But or otherwise you can just watch me and, you know, you don't have to deal with it either way. I hope you guys are having a good freaking time and relaxing to a lot of the things that I do. So I really I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying yourselves as much as I have been. I did actually look at a couple of these items in the last video at the very end, so we know a little bit of these things. There is a treasure chest right there, you could probably see it. Akko found us some ice arrows, very nice. Thank you, Akko. And also, while I'm also here, let's pull up this. There we go. Alright, we're in the nice underground demon world. Ooh. I like that we can pretty much like pull up the bow and arrow without having to actually like, you know, switch weapons, because you used to have to switch it manually. Now you can just kind of bring it out when you want to. We're gonna go in this direction. We're gonna go with the flow, not against it. Alright, we got the Genma room. Sure, why not? Alright, so we turned off the blades. Ooh, oh, we got some enemies in here. And we also have another puzzle box. This one has 6. Ooh, this one looks a little tough right here. Yeah, I'm gonna say this one looks a little bit iffy. You know what? I kind of see a path and I kind of don't. Yeah, I kind of see a path, and then I kind of also at the same time do not see the path. Let me see. Let's see what I can do. Well, wow, I actually figured it out on my own on the first try. That's actually pretty crazy. Sometimes I don't understand how I figure out these puzzles. I really don't. I know some of you are like, oh, these puzzles can't be that difficult. Well, some people can never figure it out. Trust me. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, so do we have a map? I don't know if we have a map. I think that's where I need to go. And I think this is where I came from. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Yeah, okay, so this is the way I came from. And the way that we want to go is, I believe, this way. Because I know the other one was like an altar of some kind. Very nice. Looks like we have to get another weapon to be able to access that area over there. Yeah, little monsters don't even stand a chance against Samanosuke Akechi, which is the Originosuke. This is the original Samanosuke. How can you tell? Because his hair is down. And the other one has his hair up, which is the alternate universe Samanosuke. But yeah, this one is the original. He came from the past into the future. In case any of you have forgotten, we have something called an anti-dark charm. We have a dark parchment. 4 saints dimmed by evil, their secret light of righteousness, concealed by darkness, emboldened by the power of the talisman, rest in the saints' tiny flame and absorb darkness. Then the holy light will return. The saints will shine their former brilliance, and you shall be granted power. Okay, so I think I know where to use this. We have to use it at the main area where we came from, where all those statues were. And I think I already got everything over here. Yep, I'm just waiting on an ice weapon, which might have to be for either Jean Reno, which his name is Jacques in this game. Otherwise, I have to find a new weapon for Samanosuke. We should actually be farming pretty hard as much as we can, because I actually ran into an issue at the near end of the video for the last one where I didn't have enough souls to be able to access the inside of this church, because we needed a level 2 light weapon and I had only like a level 1, and not to mention it was taking about 5 sets of souls to be able to get enough to level it up, so it was quite a bit. Thankfully I was able to go back and actually fix that by grinding. Okay, so we have 1. Now I assume we're gonna do this all in order. So this one should be 3. This one over here is 4. So we want number 2, right? Alright, we have number 2. Now let's go back and get number 3. Oh, we got an enemy right here. Look at those enemies in the background just waiting for me to come over there so I can kick their ass. They're just like, come over here and kick my ass. I don't like being alive. I bet you anything. Okay, we have number 3. Let's go get number 4. Yeah, I would assume that when I saw the lights have different amounts, I was like, okay, this has to go in sequential order of 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the reason why I'm doing it right now. Looks like I was correct in assuming that. Alright, so we gotta go back to the golden bird. Okay, here it is. The orb displays a pale blue. Okay, so we have a new weapon this time. Alright, it's a sword. And it's a really cool looking sword, actually. It's called Kuga. Oh. I like it. Let's actually test out its ability. Oh wow, it cuts enemies directly in half. That's actually pretty dang good. I like that. That's pretty damn good if you ask me. Let's see. So since we're actually here, let's actually go outside and let's go save. So in case anything happens, I don't have to do whatever the hell I just got done doing. And it's right here anyway. I don't like having to backtrack any kind of progress in games. So I've become very anal about taking opportunities to save when I can. been like forever since we've seen a purple orb, hasn't it? We haven't seen a purple orb in a very long time. Like a very, very long time. Alright, so now that I have the ice weapon, I assume we're gonna go back to that door and go get the ice door out of the way. Very nice. Crap. Alright. Now I gotta go to the left path. Should be right around here. Let's get these enemies out of the way. We do need to grind for some... I just stabbed him in the wee-wee. That's pretty horrible. Samanosuke. That is crazy. This weapon is amazing. Holy crap. Very nice. It's funny how like even though it's an official ported copy from Steam, I just find it, oh crap, I find it really funny how they couldn't fix the graphical like small glitch, you know? It's not that it's bad, I mean like honestly it really hardly makes much of a difference, but I'm just saying like if you're gonna sell a game on Steam for the official copy, I would assume that they would like to fix certain things, you know, not get lazy about it, especially if you're going to charge people for that kind of stuff. We did find a mirror right here, let's use it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe I'm just being a little too anal with Steam, but like, you know, it's like, to me, it's like if you're going to put a game in a port, at least do it correctly. That's just me. This puzzle looks a little bit not so bad. I think I might know what to do. Okay. Yeah, that one wasn't so bad. I actually figured that one out pretty easily. A statue charm. What is this for? What does it do? Okay, so we have the anti-dark charm, and this one saves its bearer from death. Oh, so it's kind of like the talisman that we got for Onimusha 2, and not to mention for Jacques in this game. But he gets the brown one. I love it. Oh, he actually blocked my attack when he was rolling. I thought I could critical him. What the hell? Oh yeah, he's about to roll at me. Good thing that they drop like a pretty good amount of health. It actually makes it a lot easier for me to not have to grind so much. I just noticed that there was something on the roof. I didn't even know that that was even there. It's funny how it blends in the background, and it just happened to be an eco spirit, which is something that we actually need. And Akko was needing this anyway. Draws souls and lives out of living enemies. That actually sounds pretty good. We'll give this one a try. And the other one is to recover HP when standing still, which is actually not a bad thing, honestly. Like, if you want to see it again, when I stand still for maybe about 5 seconds, she starts healing me. And it's a nice little, you know, like in case that you're really hurting for HP, or perhaps if you do like the little dungeon, like the little trial dungeon, you can actually kind of guarantee a little bit more success by having that with you. Alrighty. Let's switch back to the one that I need. And then let's go back down. We have a rope ladder this time. A treasure chest. A golden skull. I actually know where this goes. There was a door back at the other area that I just came from, and it just happened that they had a golden skull door, and I remember seeing it. So that's where we're gonna be going. Fucking asshole. Yep, right here. This is the golden skull door right here. Alright. So let's use the golden skull. Let's go inside and see what we find behind door number 1. Hey, look, it's Guildenstern.
Guildenstern.
You kept me waiting, maggot. Well, this is the interesting thing I told you about. I'm researching time folds.
Time folds?
If my work is successful, it will be possible to freely move across time. Then I can bring Nobunaga along with a swarm of Genma here to destroy all the worthless human vermin.
Why do they need Nobunaga so bad anyway?
Quiet! It will not be so!
Uh-oh.
Maggots like you will burn in hell.
Wait!
You know, the funny thing about Guildenstern, they said that, like, one of the guys said, like, oh, Guildenstern's starting to have, like, feelings for humans. I don't think so. I think whoever wrote that is full of shit. It was actually an official document in the game in the last video. I found it about Guildenstern. Yeah, I think that's total bogus. He doesn't have feelings for humans. Hey, check it out. Got some electric arrows, very nice. I like that. Now, this device should enable me to chase after Guildenstern. Yes, let's go through it. Let's go see where it takes us. Maybe it'll take us back into the past or something. No, it just took us to a whole different area. Oh, look at that. It's a big old ship.
Where am I?
Wow. Seminosuke, listen. That's the ship that shockboarded.
Let me see.
What is going on?
I'm not
Onimusha
sure.
3
I'll go check
guide.
on Jock.
So we are now at Underwater Temple, I
What is it?
believe. So that's area 6 out of 11.
Past time. I'm not sure what's happening, but I'd say there's something wrong with the flow of time in here.
Flow of time. Maybe it has something to do with time folds.
Time folds, huh? So we're at chapter 6 out of 11. I think this is considered the Underwater Temple, or otherwise we're about to go to the Underwater Temple. So, we are, what, about 6 chapters away from being done? Because 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yep, about 6 chapters. Okay, we got our magic back, very nice. We got something about a timefold tablet. Akko can freely move between Jacques in the past and Samanosuke in the future. Oh, 5 items to Akko with the active player. So you can give items to Akko with the active player so that she may hand them to the other player. Some items cannot be stored. Send Akko to the other time period. Oh, that's actually pretty cool, actually. I like that. You know, this is actually not a bad spot for me on the screen right here, because I noticed that I'm not totally blocking the health bar, so that's actually pretty good. This is a pretty good spot for me. I don't mind the middle left though. I actually like it. It's like equal level for me. Okay, so we're looking for what exactly? We have a yellow disc. And we can't get back. Okay, so I think we have to give this. And we have a blue disc on the other side. Okay, so we need a yellow disc and a blue disc. Well, let's actually send Akko. So let's send Akko with the yellow disc. And also, should I send anything else? No, that's about it. Let's warp. And this is an interesting new mechanic.
Akko, welcome back. What a strange place.
It's weird hearing Jacques' voice.
Is it the Genma hideout?
It's not his original voice. He has an accent in real life.
In the same place. This same ship is docked next to where he is. However, it's in tatters.
Then perhaps the past and the future are linking together.
That's bad, right?
Yes, very bad. The future will be turned upside down. Unless we do something about it.
Well, that's what we're here for. We're gonna do something about it. Okay, so let's see. Can we go inside? No? Is there any items on here that perhaps I might have missed? Because I was pretty certain that there was supposed to be something up here on the top of this dang thing. No? Nothing, huh? I was pretty certain that there was supposed to be something that we could use to get up here at the top of this ship. Oh well, we got Genma to fight anyway. I see, so there's two different types of attacks. You can use one with the square button, and then one with the circle button with this weapon. Oh crap. One's a poke and then one's a slash like that. Nice. So I wonder if I can roam through the rest of the temple with shock. Oh crap. Oh hell yeah, very nice. This weapon's actually pretty good. Actually really good. I like it. Yeah, this is more suitable to Jacques than the stupid whip that we were using earlier. I don't like the whip very much. Yeah, Jacques needs like a heavy weapon. He's like a very strong, you know, kind of character, and I think that the other one kind of makes him feel a little sissy-like. Alright, we're almost at level 2 for this weapon. Very nice. If only I had enough, though. Maybe if I go outside, I can get a little bit more. No? Nobody? Alright. Then we shall continue forward. Okay, so we have the yellow disc. Let's use the yellow disc. And now we have a new path. That was a really loud one. It was a really loud animation right there. Check it out. These guys were like so pathetic. So we have something to do with the left horn. Okay, so we need a horn. And there's water that's blocking the way. Feel like that enemy's about to get off the ground. Probably is. We have an ancient slab and a time lab number 2. Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh, look, it's little shithead Ranmaru.
Good detective.
His name is Ranmaru Mori. serves the Oda clan
Folder here.
of Nobunaga.
Not quite finished, however.
A time folder? A time machine. Tell me where it is.
Little bastard.
Find it yourself.
Little bastard right here. You see this little bastard? Yeah, this little bastard right
Just
here.
watch out for the guard dog.
What guard dog? What is he talking about? Oh no. What we got here? Crucial for critical. Well, that didn't go exactly where I wanted it to. Oh, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, let's switch weapons real quick to the Enja, and let's use it on this guy right here. Very nice. It's probably a bit of a waste, but it's okay. It's not like I use this weapon all that often. Okay, so what are we doing with this thing right here? So what was that thing I just picked up? So we have a dark parchment, critical. Push square before an enemy attack to deal critical. Okay, very cool. And we don't have anything else that's new. Okay, so we're waiting for something. Didn't we pick up something called an ancient slab just a moment ago? What was this? Oni letters and numbers. What the heck would I do with that? I don't recognize anything that I would do with that. Huh. Oni numbers and letters. I have no idea what the heck I would even need that for. Let's get the Enja out. I don't think there's a way to quick swap weapons like it used to in number 2. Maybe we use the ancient slab right here or something. Door high above the ground, can't use it. Okay, so we need the other one to be able to get there, and we need something else to get there. I see. So there's 3 doors, not 2. I didn't even know that there was one right here. Let's go back and see if we can grab the other one. So let's head back and let's send over these arrows, because he obviously doesn't use arrows. And let's warp. See if Samanosuke might have something he can do. Nope, he needs a red one. He also needs a blue one. Let's go find out what's behind this door right here, though. There's a bunch of water in the way. Okay. You don't suppose that maybe that ancient slab had something to do with possibly that weird like stuff that we're seeing in that room over there, like the little barricade. I think the barricade had something to do with the ancient slab. Let's find out. Because that one doesn't make sense to me. Oh, never mind. Okay, we have an elevator. I didn't even know that we had an access to an elevator. Hey Barney, how are you? I'm doing good today. Hope you are doing good today. I'm sorry that I wasn't here earlier, but you know, obviously work wouldn't let me out. So, you know, it sucked a bit, but aside from that, I'm doing pretty okay. I'm glad to see you join us with Onimusha 3. And we'll hopefully try to get as far as we absolutely can, because I am getting pretty close. I have 6 chapters left in the game. And that's about it. Okay, so we still have this ancient slab, and you know what? I think maybe it goes here. Maybe it does go here. Ah, I see. Okay, so let's see. We have to do a math equation. Well, anything... Okay, so let's see. 1 times 2 equals 2, 5, 9, 4. So let's go with 5 times 2 is 10, 13, 17, 16, 15, 17, 21, 20. Okay, so we need something else. So let's try a 4 times right here. 20, 22, 25, 22. Okay, so now we have 20, 22, 23, 21. Okay, so we don't want this one. Let's do a -2. There we go. Yeah, you guys, I don't know how to do math. Well, I do. And PEMDAS probably doesn't even matter in this game. I would be very, very surprised if PEMDAS has anything to do with this game at all. What the hell is that?
Ready to take a journey? Then it's off to the dock. You should know there's...
Oh, we get to already do the trial dungeon. Really? Oh crap, I didn't even know that we could do it this soon. This is like really early in the game to be doing no... Well, I mean, it is mid-game, but still, I didn't think that they would allow me to do the trial dungeon now, out of all times. Jimmy? I'll try to remember that your name is Jimmy then. You know how? I can write it down in my phone, or write it down on my table. That's probably the best way I can do it. And besides, memorizing people's names is good enough for me. So, we're gonna grab a piece of paper, and we are going to write down everybody's name, because I know that even Tanjiro goes by a different name as well, and I forgot what name that they like to go by, so I should start writing this down. Barney is Jim. There we go. Now I have your name permanently down in front of me, so in case I ever forget, you're right there. How does that feel? Being memorized by your name. Alrighty, let's go down. We are doing a trial dungeon. I'm sorry, what? There are 2 different versions of the trial dungeon. I caught that at like the last second. The Flintstones are your favorite show. I never grew up with the Flintstones. I know that I saw it like on TV, but yeah, I just really never grew up with it. You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. Yeah, I know that the Jetsons and the Flintstones were a thing back in the past, so... I think I didn't really start getting into watching those kinds of shows until after like Futurama and stuff like that came out. Okay, so we have another path we can take, or we can go back up and we can find another path. Let's go try the red one. Let's go see the red one. Let's go see what's in here. Oh crap, look at these guys. All 3 at once. Yeah, I got 3 guys at once. Hell yeah, that was awesome. Hell yeah, we are doing really well. I love the fact that we're going through the trial dungeon this early in the game, actually. Very nice. Yeah, we are getting really, really good. So this one is a dead end. But I assume that the reason we come to this pathway is because we get access to like different things like this. Although that wasn't really much of a boost to me. And I don't know if this is a very different way of doing the Dark Realm, because last time we only had to just go into a deeper floor, and we didn't have this kind of like mini map that has like different areas. It's kind of interesting. Came out in the 1960s, all-time, of all time, at least in my opinion, in M36. Oh. wish that I was kind of like born in the time where the 80s was around, because honestly, it would have been really lovely. I loved the whole idea of the 80s and the 90s, but sad to say that we weren't born earlier to be able to experience those things a little bit more, because honestly, I feel like it would have been a nice experience. Well, what the hell? Look at all of these enemies. Holy crud, we're gonna need the Ryzen for sure. Oh yeah. You guys like that? Yeah, I bet you guys like that, don't you? Oh crap. Is that it? Was that the whole dungeon? That was it? That was the entire dungeon. All that for a thunder seal. We get a thunder weapon, really? We get a thunder weapon, guys. Oh, hell yeah. That's good. Resonating with an earth realm. Earth, oh, so we have to go back. But this isn't an earth one. This is an earth. Huh. Well, I did see that this thing came out. So let's go see. I don't know if you're a fan of Onimusha games, Jimmy, but I definitely love Onimusha games. Hey, look, a little treasure chest up here. Alright, we got a medicine. And Onimusha 5's coming out this year, guys. Brand new, completely out of nowhere, too, after how many years it's been since an Onimusha game has came out. At least over 15 years, or give or take, maybe 13 or so. This guy looks really dangerous. We're gonna use the Enja for him. In fact, I'm actually going to use this. So how do I do it? It's not that button. Which button is it? Oh, that's how you pull up the map. Really? I didn't even know you could pull up the map like that. Yeah, and the button is not responding to me trying to do the Onimusha, like, you know, transformation. I don't know why, but it's just weird. This game's... all the controls are all messed up on the Steam. Light surrounds this pedal, can't get any further, okay. So we gotta go and use the horn right here. So that way we can get rid of all this water. And we have to look for an earth element.
If time is linking together in our time, the same thing might be happening in Semenosuke's time.
You may be right.
The 90s were the best renting video games. Yeah, Blockbuster. Oh, I definitely agree with the Blockbuster. Oh yeah. Yeah, they weren't as fucked up jerks, I can agree. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. The 90s were such a lovely time. I think people were a lot nicer back then too. I really kind of miss the fact that those times were around. I think the reason why I've always remained a mostly nice person is because I grew up only with my games and anime and, you know, TV and all that stuff. And you know how, like, the characters and how the way people talk in video games and movies and anime are, it's different from real life. And I've only been locked away in my bedroom for probably about, what, 25 years? So in a sense, my personality is completely different from other people because I kind of like sealed myself away from society long enough that I never got to be raised around people. So in a sense, I never changed. It's like I froze in time or something like that, you know? Alright, so let's save. Because we do need a save. And then we're gonna have to send over this, this... I don't know, what is this thunder seal that's going on here? How do I use this? becomes the Ryzen sealed by Oni power. Well, how do I send it over to Samanosuke? Because I need to send it over to Samanosuke and it's not allowing me to. Maybe we're not supposed to. Well, let's warp over to Samanosuke. Maybe he gets his own version of the Thunder Seal. And I'm not sure how I'm supposed to send that over to Samanosuke, because he's the only one that uses that thunder weapon. Check it out. There's no water anymore. We got a secret medicine. Very nice. I have a bit of agoraphobia. What's agoraphobia? Is that like a phobia of people or socializing? I don't know the term, agora. Ah, we got the blue disc now. Ah, it's Guildenstern.
You've come far, my friend.
Guildenstern.
Bad Guildenstern.
Think of this fun surprise as a reward.
Well, you know, I think a lot of people these days are... What the hell happened to Ranmaru?
Bye, Ranmaru. Only not weak like he used to be.
He got transformed into something completely ugly. But I think a lot of people have social issues these days. You know, like we're all used to being
Silence!
indoors
I
now.
have power beyond anything you have ever seen.
And there's nothing wrong with
Prepare
that.
yourself, Samanosuke.
It's hard talking to people anymore, you know? It really is. Why is my character not moving? Why is my character not moving? What the fuck happened? I go... Oh yeah, that's right. I remember now. It's because I clicked off the screen. Yeah, whenever I click off the screen in, on Steam, it causes the game to stop moving for me. What the hell? Ranmaru's like... He's a little bastard right now. What the hell is going on here? I cannot get Ranmaru. What the hell is... What is going on here? Holy crap, Ranmaru. I finally got a hit on him, Jesus Christ. Asshole. Finally got him. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Ranmaru. No, 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 don't give it to him. Give it to me. God damn it. Oh, nice. That was a nice hit. Shit. I feel like I'm playing The Legend of Zelda right now. Freaking trying to make him not do that. God damn it. God damn it, Ranmaru. I should actually let him kill me because it's the only way that I am aware of activating the Oni mode. Because for some reason the activation of like Oni is not working in this game right now. Like I try to get it to happen and it just doesn't happen. But watch, if he kills me, because I'm trying to get it to work. There we go, see? Now I can become Oni. Oh, very nice. Ranmaru, you piece of shit.
My body
What on earth happened to you?
I'll let you go this time.
I don't know why Samanosuke never kills his opponents. Oh, what happened to all the orbs? I had a bunch of orbs and they're all gone now. God damn it. Yeah. No, I totally understand. I think the problem with society has that we have become so disconnected because of our goddamn, social media, phones, shit like that. I mean, it's not much different from what almost every multimillionaire and entrepreneur and all those big, people out there are saying, and it's not wrong. People are very distant these days. I mean, I'm pretty generally upfront. Like, when I talk to people, I can look at them right in the face. I can talk in front of 10,000 people, in front of a crowd, and I won't feel any fear at all of talking to people. But the thing is like, when it comes to interacting with, like, just ordinary people on a regular basis in person, it's like, even I just hesitate to even, like, really talk to them, because it's like, I know that there's a lot of weirdos out there, they always think that just because suddenly I talk to them in person that they, think I'm trying to date them or something. I'm like, you're getting the wrong impression. Yeah, it's just weird. So this one here, I think we're supposed to put it in there. No, it's the blue disc. Okay, so let's try putting the blue disc here and let's see what happens. Like, you can't even be nice to people anymore without them either being suspicious of the fact that you want something from them, or otherwise you're trying to sleep with them, or just, I don't know, it's like really stupid. This looks really bad. Oh yeah, this is very, very bad. Holy shit. What? What happened? What the? Good thing I saved. You see, this is why I save my games. I told you guys, this is why I'm so adamant about saving my games. Because shit like that happens. It's like some Resident Evil crap right now. Holy crap, I only barely made that. Right horn with unnatural. Okay, so we gotta find something about a right horn. Sea temple, very nice. Something about an ice weapon. I don't have an ice weapon though. Okay. We'll go downstairs in a minute. What the hell? There we go. Cut his ass right in half. Cut the right horn. Oh shoot. I know Akko's trying to give me something, but damn it. There we go. I don't know where the bird went. Okay, so this one has a broken area right here, so we're not allowed to cross anymore. Now, because we have the right horn, we should be able to go into that area by putting the horn in. Because there was a horn door. Yeah, right here, actually. Very nice. Okay, so we want to use the horn, right? Now, I assume that this is going to allow us to go back into that room that had all that water. Alright, very nice. But before we go down there... Oh, no response. Okay. I was thinking that we would be able to go back in there. Oh, whatever. How are there mer people in here? Maybe they swam in here when all the water was in here at the moment. How are there more of you? I think they're all multiplying or something. Yeah, I think they're starting to multiply. Oh crap, holy shit, look at all of them. Wow, somebody stole your tabs. Jesus. That's why I cut up the tab like in so many different pieces to make sure that no one can take it. And if they did, it would be all scrambled up into multiple damn parts. But no one's ever messed with my card. Never. Not that I have one right now, but I'm saying like in the past when I did have one. I don't have a car anymore. Haven't had one for a long time. Oh boy. I almost had enough for it. Oh my goodness, I almost had enough. Okay, so we want to send the blue disc back to Jacques. And, I don't know if we're supposed... Okay, yeah. Alright. So let's go give the disc to Jacques. Let's actually save. Now let's go send over some things. So let's send the blue disc. And let's send him a salve. We don't really even need it. Still don't know what to do with the thunder seal. Because it never really gave me any reason to use this. Becomes the Ryzen. Yeah, that's, like I said, that's why I cut mine up in all kinds of ways even when I have, you know, when it's attached to the license plate. You know, I'll literally chisel that thing into multiple pieces. It doesn't really fully do anything, but it will make it much harder for them. Alright. We are on our way as Jacques this time. I don't know if the water thing's gonna do that again, no? Look at all those enemies, holy crap. Yeah, look at all those enemies. God damn. A lot of guys with arrows. All right. Very nice. That was pretty damn good right there. Alright. Now it says my truck is licensed. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, they should still have proof that you registered your plates and all that stuff, you know, with your tabs and everything. Although I would, yeah, I don't know how that's supposed to go because I've never been in that situation, but they should still have records through the DMV for that kind of thing, you know. At least you can prove that you've, you know, re-registered it. Alright, so we need to either go upstairs or through the elevator. Which one should we do? Maybe we go upstairs first. Let's go find out what the hell is up here. Why does he keep on looking this way? Oh, these boxes don't break. I mean, either way, I don't expect you to be getting into no trouble with the court. I would just assume that, you know, you explain the story and who knows, we'll see what happens from there. But still inconvenience, big inconvenience for you to have to do that. Alright, we have another puzzle. This one, I'm going to assume... I'm gonna go this way. And, this way. There we go. Can't believe I somehow figured this shit out. Where's the stupid thing? Oh, it's right here. I'm like, where the hell did it go? What's going on with this thing? Thank you, thank you. I hope that, I really do hope that, what the hell did we... Yeah! This weapon right here, I think this is like a really great weapon for him, if I remember correctly. But aside from that, what was I saying? I really hope that, you know, things go smoothly with you at the court, though. I do. Because... I'd be pissed if I was in your position. I would be mad. Not gonna lie. Okay, so let me see here. I say... this. And then... and then this. This. No. That one's a weird one. What the... Maybe try this way. Okay, so I'll try that. This. This way. What the fuck? That one's a weird one. I don't know. This one's kind of weird. So, perhaps actually, you know what? Because this one's in the way. And the only other one that could make sense is to go this way. Yeah, no, this one's kind of stupid, honestly. I don't understand this one right here. Like I said, some of these puzzles are kind of really stupid. Okay, so if I move this one to the left, this one's gonna be missing a spot. And if I... let's see. Oh, okay, I figured it out this time. Yeah, no, see, like, some of these puzzles are just kind of really annoying. But see, I told you there was something on top of the ship. You remember when I told you that? I said that I had this funny memory, like there was something on top of the ship. And I wasn't wrong. But before we go anywhere, we do need to go back because there's actually a couple of things that I've missed. But what was I saying earlier? I lost my train of thought because of the puzzle, but you know, like I said, I hope things go smoothly for you. And you know, next time I would really recommend getting like a box cutter and chopping up the the tabs in like multiple directions, and like in fact, probably one of the worst patterns for someone to actually try to steal your tabs is to go in an X pattern, like to slash diagonally from this way and this way, because then they have to chisel off like every fucking little piece, and it would be a royal pain in the ass to take your tabs, like very big royal pain in the ass. Like it would actually have to take someone smart enough to actually grab a piece of tape and put it on top of your tab, and to use that like a, you know, a box cutter blade, and slowly peel it off with the tape. That's like the only way that, you know, obviously I hope that that did not help somebody out there who steals tabs, but, you know, I'm just saying that from an expert perspective, that is like the only way that they would be able to get away with that, you know. I know a lot about vehicles, like extremely, like especially anything to do with like safety, security, you know, cryptography, information protection, you know, mechanical, electrical engineering, stuff like that. That's my prime areas. Shenmue? Have you played it? I want to play Shenmue. Shenmue. I've never heard of a game like that. Shenmue. Game. Groundbreaking open world action adventure series by Yu Suzuki. It actually... Wow, I've never heard of this game before, but it looks kind of old for it being like a... Well, this is Shenmue 1 and 2, so that makes sense. It's probably really old. But even though Shenmue 3 came out on the PlayStation 4, it still looks old. It almost looks like a PlayStation 2 game, actually. Yeah, I've never heard of that game before, but it definitely looks really old for it being like a fairly new kind of game. Graphics aren't everything anyway. It's all about, you know, is the gameplay good? Is the storyline good? So that, in a sense, it combats that. So this one's the ice weapon. And I have a lightning ice. Okay, so this is the ice weapon. Well, we're not going to go through that door just yet. I want to see what the hell this is going to take us to. And then we'll go check the ice door. Oh, so that's how we break... Never mind. I thought this was the way how I break these things. Apparently I was wrong. So that makes me curious of what is in here. What the... I would assume that we're not supposed to be in here just yet, so we have to go back as Samanosuke. So that's probably why we had entered that one area back at the ship. Makes sense now. Yeah, I'm surprised that this weapon wouldn't be able to shatter that to pieces. It should easily shatter that to pieces. Yeah, I've never heard of Shenmue. I don't even know what would it be about. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but I would say watch a video or two on it with no commentary. I like it when I watch games with no commentary, because it gives you the actual feel for the game, like if you're gonna like it or not, you know? Heard it was the most expensive game ever made by 1999. Never heard of it either. You know what? One of the most expensive games I've ever freaking seen in my life, that was like not that old, but it would technically be Rule of Rose. I mean, that game's got to be like $1,800 right now. It's like 800 or something like that. That game is beyond expensive. It's stupid what the price is for Rule of Rose. I've been trying to get my hands on that game for a long time, and I should have never sold it. Oh my god. At the time I was young and stupid. You know, very young and stupid. I know it's not a really good excuse that people say you're young and stupid, but I used to be a very different kind of person back then. I mean, like, I was not even anywhere close to the intelligent type of individual that I am today, let alone even social. But it was after, I don't know, the recent, like, 5 years ago that suddenly I changed substantially. Like, my whole entire everything about me changed. It's like a different part of my personality woke up from the inside, and I became a different person ever since then. No, it must be 6 years ago now, because it was 2020 when it happened. It was enough trauma caused it to happen to me. Alright, so this is the one that wasn't working. And we got the firefly wings. A crystal that has lost its luster is fitted inside. What do you mean, lost its luster? Do we slash it or something? Maybe we have to give the wings over to what's his name? And also we need power over here. We also need to find out what's going on up here. So up here, broken. Okay. All right, so we have to go give these wings back to Jacques. Just trying to think. Okay, so what would I do with those wings? Would I put them on this crystal, perhaps? Maybe that's what we do. Yeah, okay, lost its luster. Cannot use it here. Okay, so, oh, I see. I have to grow up way more. I have to grow up way more since my dad. Yeah, no, I think trauma in general brings out like something completely different in us. You know, it's like we just aren't the same people anymore. I know that my more, not darker nature, but my more tougher nature has definitely come out. And I, ever since then, have never been able to go back to who I used to be. Not that I don't think I've become a bad person, or like, what should I say, like, degressed. I definitely think I've progressed. But I just don't feel like the happier, typical self like I used to, you know? I'm unable to enjoy simple things in life sometimes like I used to. But after some enlightenment, meditation, which I haven't meditated in a very long time, but when I did meditate, I think it really brought out a lot of difference in me. When I meditated, I reflected a lot about the past, the future, things that bothered me, all kinds of stuff, you know? So I definitely feel like it did help in some sense to me. You know, like an example, it's kind of almost like when you take magic mushrooms, which is actually something I grew for a very good period of time for a while. But unfortunately, I stopped growing it because, you know, it was almost impossible to find anybody to sell it to. But it's like, yeah, I used to sell that stuff. And I used to take it very periodically, you know, once in a blue moon, and it really brought like a lot of enlightenment to me. But I'd always did it by myself, and I only did it during a time when I absolutely felt like it was necessary for me to reflect on life. So I gotta absorb this crap. I don't know why the door was of darkness. Now we gotta go back as Jacques. Well, that's not exactly what I was trying to transfer. God damn it. Whatever. Very nice. Now let's save, so I don't have to do that again. No, not there. That is not what it was. Wait, why is it back? You know what, actually, can I transfer over that charm, the darkness charm? I wonder if I can. Let's go back. I wonder if I can transfer the charm of dark... Oh, no, I can't. Oh, you know what? I actually have an idea. Okay, so you remember the ship? How it had, like, the little ferries? I think I'm supposed to go back. Yeah, no, that makes sense. The best high I've ever had was on mushrooms was 19. I grow some of the most absolute ridiculously powerful mushrooms anyone has ever seen. Like, I was that scientific about it. Like, yeah, I have a full-on laboratory for this purpose, like sitting in my living room. Like, I spent thousands for this ship. It was really hard to deal with all that stuff, but I even still have my own supply and everything. Pretty much, like, you know, it's not like totally an unaware thing for me, because like a lot of the people out here that I work with in the casino and all that stuff, they all know about it. Even like some of the people out here that I've seen know about it, so it's like it's nothing I need to hide. Yeah, to me, I was like at that point in my life where I was like, you know what, I was hitting a really low point in my life and I couldn't even survive off this job, and I was like, you know what, anything goes at this point for me. It's like, I just didn't care. I just didn't want to suffer anymore because I was like starving and stuff like that, you know? Just to even get all these things that I wanted to afford, I had to starve myself for it. And borderline face like a lot of evictions and everything. That's why I was roughhousing or not roughhousing, but like battling my very first year of streaming, both mentally, emotionally, and all the other kinds of stuff. I just wasn't happy. Now I'm better, not because of anything that happened financially with my mushrooms, but it just happened because my job, you know, needed me more often, and, you know, now I was scheduled full-time, so it wasn't hurting as much, and at the same time I had friends helping me get rides, so I didn't have to spend so much on Uber. I even got really lucky at one point where I had like a sponsorship through Twitch, and it helped me to raise like $1,500 or $1,800 worth. But, you know, ever since the time that I couldn't really hold a crowd anymore because, just certain regulars stopped coming around, you know, just eventually I lost the sponsorship and all that stuff, so yeah, it sucks. But, you know, it really helped to buy a lot of these things that I have right now, and I would not have a lot of these things without that sponsorship, you know, so I'm really thankful for it. We shall take the crystal. I don't know what the hell the crystal's for, but we shall take the crystal. Alright. So this should have affected Samanosuke in the past. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I do. Yeah, I actually have a lot of photographs, in fact. I'll even show you.
I thought he was with the Genma.
Weird.
Oh shit, no. Got enemies in here. And I'm here looking at pictures on my phone. Holy crap, they split in half. Oh, it's a fake version of him. So one side is a copy, the other is the real one. It's like one of the Mortal Kombat characters. I don't know how I feel about this enemy, though. This enemy is kind of annoying to deal with. Which one of you is the real one? I think that was the real one. Yeah, I think I got them all. Yeah, I'll show you, like, some of the stuff that I've been doing or was doing in the past. I had a whole entire goddamn album of this shit. Where the hell did it go? There it is. So this right here was all the shit I was growing. So when I had when I had my laboratory, which I still have it, don't get me wrong, I just haven't been using it, but when I used to grow, I had like all of this shit going on. I don't know if you can see it. Like, let me see, maybe lower the brightness or something. So I had like all of this shit going on, and that was like my grow. And then I grew like everything here. I'm trying to like capture the right angle or something like that, you know? I had a shit ton of stuff, but yeah, I had like piles and piles upon piles of this shit. I don't know how to fucking capture like a better image of it, but like there it is, you know? I had like piles upon piles and piles of this shit. Like they were really, really big. Yeah, it's like, it was a lot. But I grew an absolute assload of this stuff. And, I was like the queen of like literally doing this whole thing like the scientific way, you know? Yeah, so I was basically like, as I told people as a side subject before I continue the game, I am known as CiriTheSpecter for a reason. You know, Spectre stands for science, physics, engineering, combat tactician, exploration, research, and security. That's what Spectre stands for. It stands for all of the professions that I specialize in real life, because I spent the past 25 years in a dark room doing nothing but studying and doing these things. So, that's why I excel in things like, engineering, certain engineering fields such as like mechanical or electrical. In science, I studied marine biology and geology, metallurgy, and chemistry. And, these are things that I, excel in, and security was one of them. This is like a language that I designed, obviously, to hide information, was my own language for cryptography, and it's how I hide information in plain sight. So I could just write my language like this on the internet and put it into a photograph or put it into anything, and nobody has any idea what it is, but I can access this picture anywhere from any location, and it's completely discreet. And to ordinary people, it just looks like a tattoo or maybe an image or a piece of art. But for me, it's a very complex mathematical coding that, without the proper formula, which I write it into the symbol itself, it helps you to decode it in one of 19 different ways, which turns out into English. So it's kind of like the Zodiac Killer, but only 100 times more complex. I spent my whole life doing shit like this, so that's what I did all before I became a streamer. Becoming a streamer was a way for me to connect with the world. Thank you. But I felt like it was time for me to take off the mask and the hoodie and all that stuff, because I used to be one of those people that never had an identity. I had a mask, a hoodie, complete ghost, no identity whatsoever. I was almost unsearchable, ever to be found on the internet or anything, and I lived off of, literally just under the table ways of life. And I finally came out to the public after I felt like, once my ex-girlfriend left me, her father passed away during COVID, and something in her mind changed. So ever since then, that's where I fell into a really dark place in my life, and I kind of let everything go, like the house, the money, all that stuff, and that's where the enlightenment came in, the you know, meditation and everything. And I struggled really hard to, you know, try to find a reason to live, because I stopped caring about life at that point. I had nobody left, no family, no friends, no girlfriend, nothing. You know, my family left me in 2010 for being LGBT, the first one in the entire family. All my friends, same thing, left me for being LGBT when I came out. You know, it's so I lived a very, very dark life in a bedroom, locked away by my own decision, of course, because I got really sick of people to a degree where I probably almost turned into a bad person. And you know, it's like, yeah. So after the enlightenment of, you know, meditation and all that stuff, I one day had a really amazing miracle happen, and it's actually the reason I took off my mask and decided to go back to public. And I felt like after I left, had no family or friends or any of that stuff left in my life, I was like, you know what? I needed to find something else to do with my life. You know, a new purpose, you know. And that's where I wanted to start fundraising all the money to do the treasure hunting out in the middle of nowhere on live stream, and, you know, the underwater diving and all this kinds of shit that I've never gotten to do in my life. And, you know, I have all this knowledge in my life, but I never use it. And I wanted to do something about that, so that's why I picked up a job in dealing for the casino to fundraise money and invest it, you know. Yeah, I don't know why people have a problem with it, but you know what, it's I think it's mostly social media. You know, it's left a very poor impression about the LGBT, and I don't personally give a, you know, a goddamn about the LGBT, because it's not like anybody in the LGBT is actually a family. We're all just people, and then somebody labels us as one community, and it's not true. We're all not even a family whatsoever. But to me, it's like, you know, it's whatever. But you know, it's like I needed a way to connect with people, and to show them something that very few people are capable of doing. You know, with like what I want to show you. And that's why I'm on this big path. And then of course, with my limitations, I had to start off somewhere. So I was inspired to start off with gaming. And that's what my path is. I'm starting off with gaming, you know, and then eventually I move up. And now I can expand it to the, you know, directing the movie that I wanted to, the game I wanted to design. The treasure hunting out in the middle of nowhere. That's why I have all those thousands of dollars of combat gear and survival gear in my living room. You know, I've shown this in the past. But yeah, that's my whole journey, you know. And, you know, I can only do so much right now in my position. Forerunner. Yeah, I'm really trying. I really am. Let's see. Power Crystal. I think I have to give this over to Samanosuke, if I remember. Yeah, I think it's to Samanosuke I have to give the Power Crystal to. So let's give this Power Crystal over to him. And let's go see what Samanosuke has to do. I actually would probably not be alive if it had not been for my all-time #1 favorite YouTuber in the world, John Wolf. Even though he may not be someone special and very few people have heard of him, and, you know, I think he's an absolutely amazing person. It was really him that inspired me to become a streamer. I've met the guy once, probably doesn't remember me, but, you know, he saved my life unintentionally. And, you know, he doesn't do YouTube anymore as much because he has a family now, you know, kids and a wife, and, you know, he's older now. But the point is that he really, for the like 10 something years that I was watching him, You know, he really brought light to my life, and the way that he streamed was not much different from how I do. And I think that's the reason why I started doing things like this, is because it was kind of like following in his footsteps. How are you, Celestial? It's nice to meet you, and thank you for joining in Onimusha 3. How was your day? Okay, I don't know what's going on with this guy right here. I don't know why I can't hit him. There we go. Well, I mean, it was a very brief time that I met him, and I don't think that you know, at the time I was really anybody important anyway. You know, not that I'm even important even now, but you know, the thing is that I wasn't really much of an important person for him to really probably remember who I am. But I did tell him he inspired everything for me and all that stuff, and you know, that's about it. Mine has been pretty okay. You know, I had a very relaxed day. I'm just trying to finish this game, and that's about it. You know, see how things go. This is very odd. Oh, okay, I did make it out, but yeah, yeah, no, it's been a pretty relaxing day for me. I just wish that I could have gotten on stream a lot sooner, but my work wasn't letting me out. The game is pretty okay. I still am a personal fan of Onimusha 2 and 1 more, but the reason I have to play this one is because I didn't know that apparently there's an Onimusha 5 coming out this year. I already knew about number 4, I've already played it, but unfortunate to say that it's not really available on a lot of areas. You have to buy the original copy on the PlayStation 2. But yeah, I didn't know Onimusha 5's coming out this year, and so I felt like I was inspired to, you know, start playing the last of the Onimusha games before the 5th one comes out this year. Yeah, work is... it's annoying, but what can we do? We all have to work, right? At least until something amazing happens for all of us. We got a new weapon this time. This one is a fire weapon. So are you excited for Onimusha 5? Are you an Onimusha fan? I love these games. And if you're an Onimusha fan, you should really try out Genji. If you have not heard of Genji, you should definitely play Genji 1 and Genji 2. High recommendation if you have never played it. It's absolutely comparably, if not better, than Onimusha. And you would definitely find yourself enjoying it. Oh, really? It was your first one? Well, men always remember good looking. You guys are funny. Oh gosh. You guys probably aren't wrong there. We all do like to look for the good looking people out there, right? This weapon is really strong, even though it's really slow and it really doesn't suit him. It's actually pretty strong. I like it. So let me see. What all do we need? Let me think about that. Was there a door up here by any chance? If I remember. Thank you for the follow, Celestial. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, I thought there was a door up here, but I don't remember there being one. Oh well. I wonder if we're gonna get a dungeon for Samanosuke, because we had one for Jacques, but not for Samanosuke. Gonna go to the bathroom? Alrighty. Thank you, Celestial. I really love Onimusha. I wasn't really like a massive fan of number 3, but I would say, you know, it was good enough. I just think that number 1 and 2 definitely surpasses this one by a long shot. You know, it really was that much better. Let me see, let me think. Why would we need a fire weapon? You know what, actually, I think there was a fire weapon thing on the other side, if I remember. I remember seeing a fire door somewhere. You know, actually, I have a map. Now, wasn't there a fire door somewhere? I don't see any kind of symbol for a fire door. And as far as I'm looking at, there wasn't anything else. I don't know. Maybe the other side does have a fire door and I don't remember. Because we got a new weapon for him. Yeah, I don't remember if there was something. I do understand that because they're good to play. 3 is kind of close, but it's something new each. Yeah, no, you're right. I think 3 just kind of like, I don't know, it didn't hit the same as number 2, especially number 2. I personally loved number 2, and number 1 was just like phenomenal, of course, but you know, 1 and 2 are always going to compete pretty well against each other. But I just, yeah, I don't know how to feel about the third game. I think it's just because of the whole, like, alternate universe and just moving back and forth between time and, you know, especially the whole Paris thing. It was just not really quite the Onimusha feel, you know? But, even the enemies, like, some of them just, I don't know, maybe they're not as, like, good for me. I won't say that this is a bad game. It's just not as, it's not on my top list for the Onimusha. Even number 4 was actually better than number 3, if I personally would say so. I liked number 4. That was fun. I really hope that I can get my hands on number 4 someday. Although, I don't know if it's available for anywhere else. Aha, so I knew that there was something to do with that fire door. I remembered something. He got completely eradicated. He didn't even get a chance to do anything to me. So let me see. I used Jacques, so now we have to do Samanosuke. Yes. Okay, so now we gotta go with Samanosuke on this one. This is one of the challenge dungeons for one of our characters. Yeah, because I know that Jacques got his chance. Oh my. Look at all these enemies. Jesus Christ. Have you ever played Genji? So since you're a Onimusha fan, have you played Genji 1 and 2? Because if you haven't, you really should. You really should. Like, Genji 1 and 2 is probably that much better. Yeah, no, the game mechanics are pretty good, you know, I definitely agree. I just don't like the whole, like, what's going on with the, I don't know, the whole alternate universe. I think when they throw in the alternate universe into games like this, I just don't like it. Yeah, if you have not played Genji, I will tell you, it feels like the game feels exactly like an Onimusha game, only it's just a little bit on the lighter side, and at the same time, the gameplay is like that damn same. It's freaking good. Like Genji 1, which is Dawn of the Blade or Dawn of the Samurai or something like that, and then Genji 2, which is available for the PlayStation 3, is it's actually right here. It's this one. This one right here. You're gonna want to play this one. It's called like the Days of the Blade for the PlayStation 3, and this game, very fun if you have not played it. Yeah, definitely give it a try because you're gonna absolutely love it if you love Onimusha. You will not be disappointed. Alright, very nice. We're getting a bunch of stuff. This is like our own little recovery center right here. And we get all of our little recoveries for all this stuff that we've been, you know, dealing with. Yeah, definitely play it. You will so love the game, both 1 and 2, storyline-wise and the game. I'm glad that you'll definitely check it out, because I'm actually happy that somebody's going to. Yeah, you're gonna love it. I can't wait to play it myself after the Onimusha series is over, which I'm about to as soon as number 3's over. Oh shit. I should actually really turn into, I should really consider turning into a Oni. Unfortunate that the ported version of Onimusha 3 doesn't allow me to do that. I have to die in order to make it happen. It's kind of stupid how they really busted up this game when they ported it over to Steam. Yeah, just a lot of things don't function on it properly, like the controller or anything. Like the controls, you can't change just graphical glitches, audio glitches, all types of stuff. That's why I had to mod this game, just to even get it to function. These trial dungeons became a little easier than the ones in the past. It's interesting. Okay, so this one doesn't have any kind of special dungeon. Let me see, no special item there is what I was saying. Alright, what we got going on here? Very nice. Ouch. I really hope I can get my hands on Onimusha 4, I'm not gonna lie. I have yet to find out if it's even available for Steam. I'm probably sure it has to be, because if it is, I would really not mind playing that one as well. It's definitely kind of more of like a RPG version of this game, though. It's not really RPG, it's more of like a, I don't know, it feels like a little bit like a Dynasty Warriors in a sense. Yeah, it just feels a little different, but it was fun either way. Let me see, let's go with Chico on this one. Got so many enemies. I believe you have to play it on the emulator, but the 4th game does feel... Yeah, no, it does feel like a little bit like Dynasty Warriors, doesn't it? But yeah, I think you're right. I think I might have to play it on the emulator, because I don't think they've ever released it for like PlayStation 5 or even the Steam. Like this one's on Steam right now, what I'm playing, but I had to mod it because it just had problems. You know, apparently they didn't port it very well. The audio was really off. You know, the controllers wouldn't respond. There was so many problems, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We're having fun either way. At least it's functioning for the most part here. Now we just need to release this thing. Okay, we got a tablet for the temple, and we got a yellow vest this time. And what is this one? This one requires 5. Draws souls out of enemies every attack. Well, shit. I wish I had this one from a while back. Alright, we got a red disc. Very nice. So we can go into the final portal. And I don't really need this weapon anymore, so I may as well switch over back to the Tenso. Yeah, no, it just, yeah, you have to, like, get a couple of mods, for this game on the, what is it called? Game Wiki? Yeah, it's like called Game Wiki or something like that. You have to, like, look it up on Google. It's basically, like, how to fix the controller, the audio, and, they have something called the Onimusha Enhanced mod or something like that. it just makes the game more playable. You know, as you can see, it still has minor issues with the graphics, you know, very, very minor. But aside from that, like, the game functions fine. It's just the controls are kind of swapped in weird ways, and you can't activate the Oni mode, which you normally should by pushing R3, L3, or otherwise R2, L2. But it just doesn't work. You have to die in order to make it activate, which is kind of stupid. Unless you can figure out how to fix the controls. Alright, so we can actually level up another weapon. Let's do the Chigo. We should have enough to level up the weapon at least. Looks like I fell short by almost about maybe a whole entire set of souls. Kind of sucks. But we'll send over the red... Wait. Yeah, we send over the red disc over to Jacques. And let's warp over. I own a 1987 Dodge Power AMW 250 4x4. A distributor cap and is cheap. But how do you install it? Well, I would actually probably look it up. Because that is a really old vehicle. That is like really old. And it needs a distributor cap. Yeah, no, I would look up on YouTube for that one, because every car is built differently. And to me, it's like, I wouldn't know a vehicle that old. I haven't seen a car that old since, like, God, like forever. I don't think I even see cars that are old enough by 2005, even in my city, that often anymore. Well, that is a very big enemy.
What's it saying?
I think it's telling us to leave.
So, it's the guard dog.
Oh shit, we got a boss fight right now. Very nice. Let's also switch over to the Ryzen. Very nice. Look at all that. We are hurting the shit out of this guy. I'm waiting for him to kill me on purpose. Remember, I'm trying to activate the Oni mode right now. Okay, he should almost kill me right now. There we go. We got the Oni mode. That's what I was looking for. See? There we go. That's what I was trying to do. That is what I was trying to do right there. Alright, very nice. I kicked his ass. Wasn't even all that hard. That ain't good.
Not good. Run!
Uh-oh. I hope that I don't have to do no... Oh shit, I do. Okay. Well, shoot. Okay, so we're doing this. I'll let you get the hell out of my goddamn way. Holy crap, hold on. We need to use a couple medicines. Let's get our ice thingy. There we go. Let's get the hell out of here before we die or something.
No more underwater adventures
Oh,
for me.
crap.
I wonder where the train's heading.
straight to Henri.
Jacques,
Damn monsters. They'll take everything worth living for.
Oh, wow.
that's why Saminosuke and you are both fighting them.
Okay, so we should be going to Area 7.
You're right.
Yeah, no, please, by all means. Ask away. Game's old as shit anyway.
I'm getting some rest. Why don't you check on Seminosuke?
I will.
Yeah, by all means, ask away.
Jacques escaped these ruins.
How?
He took a Genma train that he happened to find. Maybe there is one in this time too.
Oh, really? Donnie Yen? I did not know that.
We can find.
I'm surprised Donnie Yen would actually be involved in anything to do with gaming. I wonder if maybe he was the voice actor or something like that. Who knows? Or something like that. I love Donnie Yen. Very amazing actor, especially even in Ip Man and a couple other films. And Jet Li, of course. I love Jet Li. I was a big Jet Li fan for a very long time. Let's see. So we're gonna want to go this way, and probably. Oh, wait a second. I just realized I am not even in the right spot. Okay, so we're gonna want to move one. Then we're gonna want to move this one up. Oh shit. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to... Oh crap, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this one. Yeah, shit. I know, they really are like some of the best martial art actors. I know everybody's like, oh, Jackie Chan, this and that, but Jackie Chan was more for the humor. You know, one of Jackie Chan's best films, actually two of his best films ever made for Jackie Chan was Robbie Hood and what was it called? New Police Story. If you haven't seen that one, you should definitely watch that one as well. I got a 1964 yellow Ford Thunderbird 2. Got to get a battery for that cherry as fuck. You got to get a battery. It's probably going to need a lot of things. Yeah, it's going to need a lot of things for that car. It's old as shit. Jesus Christ. I haven't even seen a car that old in a while. Oh my goodness. Let's see. This puzzle's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie, this one's a little weird. Okay, so maybe we're gonna want to move. Let's try moving. Okay, so if I move this one, it's not gonna help. So this cannot be the first step. It has to be here. And then we're gonna want to go. Not this one. Yeah, we're not going to want to move this one because it will block this one, and we need to be able to move this one upward. So, because there's no piece over here that, you know, would help benefit us. So we're going to have to move this one. And then we're going to need to move not this one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, yeah, no. And it wouldn't be this one either. Shit. I feel like I'm like close to the idea of like what it wants me to do, but it's like at the same time, I don't know. This one's a weird ass puzzle. I never like these weird ass puzzles that they always freaking throw at us like this. See, like, you see how like it's kind of going in the direction? Because I can tell that this part up here is supposed to be down here, and then it'll go up, and then kind of like to the right or something like that. I don't know. Like, I have this funny feeling like I have an idea what it wants me to do, but it's so stupid. Bruce Lee is the best. He's buried in my... Oh, yeah. I mean, like, I'm a fan of Bruce Lee, but I only really liked like 2 of his movies, which was The Chinese Connection and what was it, like The Game of Death or something like that, where he like went up like different towers and fought different people. But honestly, if you like that film more, I'm gonna tell you that Jet Li's ultimate film that completely outclassed that one was The Fist of Legend. Jet Li, The Fist of Legend, in English dub, was the fucking best film ever made for Jet Li. I mean, it was that goddamn phenomenal, you know? And storyline wise, if you really liked a movie for Jet Li, it would have been The Legendary Swordsman in English dub. That was amazing film for Jet Li as well. Let me see. Yeah, no. Oh, okay, I'm kind of starting to see what it wants me to do here. I'm kind of starting to see it. But the problem I'm seeing is, how do I be able to get... How am I going to get this one to go this way? Look at that. Look at how close I am. Look at how close I am. What the flip? God damn it. I'm like so close to it. You son of a bitch. You know what? Let's just look up the goddamn puzzle. I don't want to freaking figure this one out. This one's like a pain in the ass. Okay, so what do we got? We got the jewel boxes for Onimusha 3. Okay, so this one here is located in not the Eiffel Tower, the underwater temple. Okay, so this one is 14. So this one's 14 right here. Oops. 14. And then we want 10. Then we want 11. And then we want 7, 6, and 5. So 7, 6, and 5. See, I had a kind of like a funny idea that that's what it wanted me to do, was like curve it like a upside down cup or something like that. But I just couldn't figure it out myself. That was a really weird one right there. Alrighty, we are here at another boss fight. Oh no, not this little shit. It's Ron-Maru.
I was just going to slowly torture you to death.
Ah, Ron-Maru.
I thought of something even
Enter the
more
Dragon.
exciting.
What?
Enter the Dragon was pretty good. You know what, actually, you know what, I would not disagree with you right there. Enter the Dragon was also very good.
You'll be transformed into a Genma.
Punch so quick I has to slow down the camera.
Along with that tiny sidekick of yours.
I just like how Bruce Lee was Ip Man's student. Uh-oh. What happened to Originosuke? Originosuke got isekai'd again. You know who was a really underrated one?
No.
Tony
it's
Jaa.
Too dangerous outside.
Tony Jaa.
Come on.
Amazing.
I'll be fine.
Wait.
Angbok the
stop
Thai
me.
Warrior and
Henri!
the Protector. The Protector was also really good too.
Henri! Henri! Where are you? Please answer me. Henri.
Oh, Henri just ran off.
Henri. If I know Henri, he's gone inside the church.
So are we playing as Rachel or no, her name's Michelle. Yeah, we are. We're playing as Michelle. I have a shotgun now for her. Interesting. Well, I wish that she would stop aiming for the one in the sky, because it would be really nice if she would just aim for the ones that I want her to, but she doesn't aim for the ones I want her to. She always aims for the one in the sky first. That's why I don't like these auto-targeting bullshit in games. Check it out, we got an herb. And another very nice. I like the assault rifle more than this shotgun. I don't know how to feel about the shotgun, to be honest. Soul bracelet. Okay, so she can get some souls to be able to take out. Cool. Very nice. This is very Resident Evil. Yes, indeed. This is very Resident Evil. I mean, it was made by Capcom, I believe, so it makes sense. Why won't you target the freaking one that's closest to you? Wish you would. Wish you would target the ones that I want you to. I like the shotgun, but it's like at the same time I don't like the shotgun. I don't know how to feel about it. I like that you can get up in people's faces and just shoot them though. Why? Why would you guys need to be there? Why? Hell yeah. I hope we get a bunch of souls for our characters. I would really like to have a bunch. Can't wait until I get to finally go back to like a normal shooting game though. Like a normal one. Not have to worry about all this like auto-targeting crap. Holy crap. Hold on one second. Yeah, it feels like I'm like the Terminator. I don't know, I don't really like this shotgun. It just... But at the same time, I know it's better for me to use it. So it's like, that's the reason I'm kind of using it, but I really don't like this auto-targeting. It's really kind of annoying. It's really bad. His son Brandon was shot and killed in the making of the movie The Crow. Some idiot, instead of putting blanks, the guy just took a live round and took the gunpowder out, but there's still... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no, I don't believe in using even like, well, what's it called? Blank rounds in guns. You know, I don't believe in it. Yeah, anything that can shoot a projectile at any time, regardless if it's non-lethal, can still turn into a lethal if it's hit in the right spot. Well, you know, I just don't like it. Thank you, Barney. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a very safe person. Like, you know, being somebody who's a firearms expert, I don't really believe in like carrying even a round in my chamber, you know, in the bore, because there's too many accidents that can happen, and really and truly, if you have to have a round in the chamber, honestly, you can do that by racking your weapon probably within like a half a second. I mean, it's really not that hard to rack your weapon within a half a second, and you really don't need to take that extra risk by having a round in your chamber at all times. That's like how I am. And even same thing, like I've trained my mom with firearms, that I told her that anytime you ever need to take out a discharge your weapon, you should always ideally take out the magazine first and then, you know, empty out your weapon. And that's how I've always done it. You should always do it that way. Take out the magazine, point it away, hold it sideways, rack it out, shake it, and that's it, you know. That's how I've always, you know, been. I'm a very, very safe person. You shouldn't need to carry one in the chamber, ever. Not unless you're, like, in action. And the same thing as I always trained my mom, you should never fire the last round in your gun. Never. And you're probably thinking in your mind, why would you never fire the last round in your gun? It's because you never know when you're going to be put into a situation you're never gonna know when you're gonna be put into a situation where if you only have one hand, you may not be able to have the strength to rack your weapon again. So by not firing the last round in your chamber for your firearm, you can just eject the magazine, slap a new one in, infinite shooting, as long as you do not have the last bullet fired. And this counts for shotgun, precision rifles, which, you know, common tongue is sniper rifles. You can do this to assault rifle, submachine gun, SMG. You know, you can do this to practically anything. Anything that by physics, when you fire the weapon, it causes it to, you know, send the rack backwards and reload forward. So by always having that one round in your chamber and never ever firing it, you can always eject the magazine, put a new one in, continue to fire, eject the magazine, put a new one in, continue to fire, and you'll never have to rack your weapon ever again. But, you know, it's like, these are things that I train my mom on, things like that, because, you know, I don't want to have to worry about her safety. So I need her to be trained as well as I am, and that's why I train my mom. Like I said, I'm very safe about, like, a lot of things. Oh, shit. But it is scary to do if you don't. Yeah, no, you should absolutely always know what you're doing before you ever, you know, mess around with that stuff. I mean, to me, it's like, you know, I'm a versatile person. Like, I believe in using anything and everything that I have to as a weapon, if it comes to that situation, you know. I mean, to me, it's like, I don't even need a weapon. You remember, I'm a chemist. I'm a major in chemistry. I know how to make things that are more deadly than even a firearm. I own a little Raven and a rifle that that's what I'm gonna get, is a shotgun double barrel someday. I don't even like what's it called, double barrel shotguns. I'm more of a semi-auto. Whatever this device is, it looks out of order. Like, Paris report. Okay, so we're going to a zoo. Alrighty. I thought it said baloney zoo. A baloney zoo.
It's Samanosuke. He's been captured by the Gemma.
What? I can't find Henri either.
What?
They both must be at the Bologna Zoo.
It is baloney. I thought it said baloney. I knew it was something about baloney. Baloney zoo. How did you end up in prison? He's in jail. Samanosuke in jail.
Be strong, Henri. Michelle will come for us soon.
Oh boy. Alright, we're at the Bologna Zoo. Le Zoo de Bologna.
Hold on, Henri. We're gonna save you.
Be careful, Michelle.
I think that's called the FAR-32. I think it's called an FAR-32. Let me see. FAR-32 rifle. I think it was an FAR-32. I swear it looks like an FAR-32. I might be wrong. I don't know. I forget what the hell that weapon she's holding is called. I always tell my grandma to kick him in the ear. You know where I always tell people, if you're a woman, or if you're really weak or small in structure, I always tell people all the time, it does not matter how big someone is. There are certain spots of the body that they'll never be able to build muscle on, or be able to, build a tolerance to. And I tell my mom, like, if you ever have problems with people being over your size, one of the biggest things is your grip strength being strong enough. I've done this only once to somebody, only because I had to, but if you need to, you dig your hands as absolutely hard as possible into their collarbone until you have a full grip on their whole collarbone, and I tell you that their whole body will just give out because it will be so painful that they won't even be able to do anything. And if I ever have to hit somebody, I would hit them in the areas that obviously they will never have any control over, being able to, you know, make, what do you want to say, like, stronger in their body, which is like the back of the ear, the underside of the chin, right in the crevice, or even in the middle of the back of the head. Just uppercut their testicle. Jesus. I am so glad that I will never have to know what that feels like. Oh my goodness. I'll never know what you guys go through. Oh crap. I really don't like the fact that she won't target who I'm trying to get her to target. It's really annoying. It's so annoying. Like, how are you supposed to properly shoot things if she keeps on aiming for the ones in the sky first? It's so dumb. You can't even, like, get her to aim where you want her to, you know? It's just ridiculous. Don't bring shooting into the game if you can't do it right. Got a grenade. Oh, very nice. So how the hell do I use a grenade? Probably the triangle button. That's probably what it is. It's the triangle button. Let's see. So how the hell do you shoot the trash can? There you go. So I think it's... Okay, here's the grenade. So 2 grenades is enough to take out the big guy. Interesting. Oh, so we're at the zoo. I think this is like the 7th area in the game. I think. Yeah, I think it's the 7th area in the game. Yeah, I really don't like how she targets the airborne first. 6'2". Oh wow, 6'2". I worry for her, and you can use your car keys as... Yeah, no, you can use anything as a weapon. I mean, one of the best weapons in a school, to me, is the stapler. The stapler is the most deadly weapon in a school that I am aware of. Or at least in my personal opinion, it is. And you're probably thinking in your mind, why? Well, it's actually because of the spring inside of the stapler, not the stapler itself, it's the spring. Oh boy. Although I shouldn't be teaching that to certain people, because certain kids out there get wrong ideas and they don't know how to fucking not use certain things at certain times. Shouldn't be teaching all these things. Yeah, take that. Well, thank you for that herb. Oh my gosh. Found what? Oh, she found a treasure chest. Well, what's inside of it? What'd you find? Oh, first aid kit. Very nice. It's very dark in this area. Kind of looks like Jurassic Park. Feel like I'm playing Dino Crisis. See, this is what I mean. The game just kind of like took a really weird turn in Onimusha 3. You know, I don't know how to feel about it. And I really don't like the fact that she always aims for the airborne creature first. It's so dumb. Like, Like, aim for something that's close to you. Why do I have to, like, position her like this? It's so dumb. Oh my goodness, I cannot get her to target what I want her to. See? She always aims for the one up in the sky. It's so dumb. You can't even shoot the gun without killing the airborne creature first. Oh my goodness, this is so stupid. Give me that fucking assault rifle. Please tell me that that bird is dead. Swear to God if you're not. The bird is like really causing me some serious problems. I'm not even kidding you. Okay, there we go. At least she's getting a bunch of healing items, but she just will not shoot anywhere else besides the goddamn bird. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Let's just go inside. Check your back seat before you get in the car. I would say to check the underside of the car as well. And the trunk. The trunk too, especially. So people have hidden in the trunk. Huh. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Sorry people, I did not know we were playing Jurassic Park today. Well, I definitely don't want to pull anything without knowing what the hell I'm pulling first. Because this looks like a very concerning area. Also, are we wearing the shotgun? Yeah, we are. Okay, so I need to find out which one goes to which. So, we've got like a left, middle, top, right, and then what's the fourth one? I didn't even see what the fourth one was. Yeah, it didn't even show us. Welcome to Kobe Island. Play Kobe Island. Let's pull the right one. Let's see what that one is. Oh hell yeah! I got lucky. I got lucky. Oh hell yeah! I picked the right one. I got real lucky. Holy crap! Oh yeah, I like this. Oh yeah. Now this is better. This is something I like. Alright. Now I don't suppose that we have to pull any more levers, right? Because I don't think that there was anywhere else we need to go. Do we have a key or something, or do we need a key? I don't know if we need a key. I'm gonna feel lucky on the middle left. I was right! Holy shit! I've got a hunch for this shit. Oh my goodness. I am a psychic. Oh my. I am a psychic. Alright, hell yeah. We are outside. Well, let me see. Hold on one second. So we can either go that way or we can go this way first. Let's go check over here. Let's go see what's over here. I don't know what's all over here first. Haven't we been this way before? We have. No, I've been here before. Okay, I know I have. So, curiously, why, oh crap. Oh my god. Michelle, you need to stop aiming for the airborne creature. I am telling you this for your own goddamn good. Stop aiming for the airborne creature. Go for that treasure, please. Very nice. I don't think that one that's in the gate's supposed to come out, so I don't think I need to really be shooting at him. Well, I've been this way before, but why would I need to come here exactly? And didn't we find something about a boat key? I think we found a boat key, right? Oh my god, I hate this. Save. I see where the boat key is supposed to go. I get it now. I really don't like this auto-targeting in this game. It says, if I'm gonna buy a new gun, what's your opinion? I'm talking something big. I was thinking that you don't need a big caliber. You really don't need a big caliber like that. You're just gonna overdo it. The idea is if you're gonna buy a gun, always buy one that's versatile. I mean, that's something that everybody can use. Because the thing is that...
Are you thinking about Henri?
Oh, I'll tell you in a second.
Why don't you two get along?
It's his mother. She died in a car accident.
Oh.
His mother died while she was protecting him.
But why would he hate you because of that?
Probably because...
Because he blames himself for her death.
Well, I was thinking more like she wasn't the replacement mom.
Seems he doesn't want a new mom.
Yeah, see?
A new mom?
I mean, who would want a new mom? Uh-oh. But yeah, as I was saying, so like if you're gonna buy a firearm, I always tell people that like you should always go with something that not is only just for you, but everybody can use it.
Damn monsters.
Because you never know when you're gonna run into an emergency situation. And you need to have it to where
Nope.
if you're not there and somebody else is in need of using it, that they are capable of using it. You get something too big and maybe your grandma might not be able to handle it properly, so you get something that everybody can be capable of doing it. And then later you can get yourself your own personal firearm, something that you want personal to yourself, but have one always available for everybody to be able to use it, whether it's your kids, your teenagers, your grandma, your girlfriend or something, I don't know. But, everybody needs to have like a certain kind of caliber that everyone's capable of using. Because if you have like too much powerful stuff and they're not even strong enough to rack that weapon or even use it, then there's no point in having that inner household for everybody else to have access to. In the case of an emergency. I never bought one myself. Well, as I always tell people, you don't need a firearm to protect yourself if you know how to use anything in your household as a weapon. I mean, for me, I'm a chemist. I don't even need a firearm to take someone out if I wanted to. I just need a vial of liquid. That's it. A vial of liquid, and I could probably take out the entire, well, probably not just the entire room, probably the entire community or the entire residency. Nah, probably more actually, like 10 communities within my area would be enough for that vial of liquid. Well, thank you very much.
Michelle,
All right. We are... Hey, look. These are all the old bosses and stuff. Sometimes I don't get how... I have no idea how she has infinite ammo either. But I don't even try to think too much on it because it's just a video game. Isn't that right, people? It's just a video game. We don't know how... things like physics doesn't exist in games like this. We don't have logic in games like this. Haha, you got baseball bats. I have ocean water. You know that? Ocean water is my ultimate weapon. That's right. And it's free.
Henri!
That's right, one of the world's most deadliest neurotoxins in the world that could take out probably an entire city with just enough time of filtering and purifying it comes from ocean water. That's right. And no, it doesn't come from any of the sea creatures. It comes from actually the matter deep in the ocean. But it just happens that even at the surface of the ocean, there's actually very minuscule presence of the chemical. And if you filter enough water and purify it and separate it chemically, you can actually get enough of a supply over a matter of weeks, maybe, where you could probably wipe out an whole entire area just with one little vial of liquid. I'm not even kidding you. It's called dimethyl mercury, by the way. Dimethyl mercury. Not mercury, dimethyl mercury. You'll have to come to Vegas for that one.
Wait!
Well, Guildenstern just came by and totally took Michelle away. That is concerning. But at least I get to play as Samanosuke because I was kind of getting tired of playing as her anyway. I don't like her weapons. Really was very difficult to target anything. No, I didn't like it. I just realized there was a lock right here. God damn it. Oh well, what does it matter? Pretty sure she didn't even have much anyway. So I think I use this now, right? Yes. Cool, so Samanosuke now has some extra stuff from that. I still don't understand what the wind seal... Okay, you know what, let's just read about it. What to do... Wind seal Onimusha 3. Because I don't understand... Unlock Samanosuke's wind ability, Double Naginata, for the next playthrough. This weapon... So this thing is not even for this playthrough, it's for another one. Yeah, no, if it doesn't taste good, don't try it. Exactly. If it doesn't even smell good, don't even try it either. I was gonna say don't smell it if you don't like the smell of it. Yeah, if it doesn't even smell good, then don't smell it. Yeah, I mean, why not? You know, take a visit. Just don't gamble. I'm telling you, don't gamble. As somebody who's in the inside of the casino, do not even attempt it. I have so much information about the casino. It's ridiculous, like, how bad it is. And I am one of the worst people to ever challenge at a table game. I will eradicate people very quickly. I deal like an autonomous robot. Insanely fast. Currently I'm with the MGM. Yep, MGM properties. Alright, let's upgrade our weapon. Very nice. We'll save the rest of them for probably whenever I feel like a weapon needs to be upgraded. So we're not going to use anything until I know for sure what the hell I'm dealing with to progress the story. Because I don't want to like trap myself in the game like I did almost like last time. You know, actually, wasn't there a door for Samanosuke? Yeah, there was. There was a door that had like a double wind symbol. And I should go back and check for that. Because I was pretty sure that there was something that I should have gone back for. Damn, total eradication. It's locked. Henri and Michelle are this way. So this is the dungeon, right? This is like where I came from. Yeah, this is where I came from. Okay, so we want to go outside. My favorite weapon in Onimusha. Definitely the Raizan. The Raizan was my absolute all-time favorite weapon. I can't get enough of that weapon. That lightning sword is absolutely fucking phenomenal. I can't even like tell you how amazing that sword is. It's definitely better than even the wind blade. The wind blade is only good for its ability, in all honesty. And I kind of miss the fact that I don't have the Raizan anymore right now in this game. Like I used it in both Onimusha 1 and 2, and it was my favorite. No, I don't even have it anymore. Well, thank you. Okay, so how the hell do I get out of this building? So we don't even have a choice. We have to. Yeah, we don't even have a choice. Like, we actually have to take the boat. Shit. I was hoping that I was going to be able to... So how the hell did I get in here exactly? Because I don't even remember. You like the Enryu? I never really liked it. It was too slow for me. I mean, it's a powerful weapon, don't get me wrong, but it's just too slow for my taste. I like my weapons to be fast, you know? Fast and deadly. The only time I ever use like this slow weapon is when I absolutely know it plays in my favor. And that was like the big ol' frickin' hammer in Onimusha 2 as an example. Or even just in this situation right now. Samanosuke on a ferry ride. He can go on his own little mini vacation. Isn't that right, Samanosuke? He's like, I'm not here for a vacation. I've got a world to save. I've got to defeat Nobunaga. You know what I really was a little disappointed with? Where the hell is Princess Yuki? And why isn't she, like, around Samanosuke? Like, that was supposed to be like his little sister almost. Like, I know they're not related, but he cares deeply for her, and obviously in Onimusha 1. And yet, he wasn't even mentioning her at all. Who knows? Shit. Yeah, I think that they're related as well. Okay, you know what? You're taking all of my stuff, asshole. Let's see, souvenirs. Is this closed off? Oh, you can't even go inside here. I thought it was locked or something. So we need to go over here because I was pretty sure there was a door that I remember seeing that was like something to do with like something to do with his weapons. God damn it. Will you get off the fucking ground? Let's go with the Kuga on this one. No, oh God, I'm like always confusing the buttons because they're different in this game. The buttons are all weird in this game. It's like everything's all funky now. I like the Kuga. Kind of is like the only thing that's closest to what I normally would use was the Rizon. Only problem is it doesn't function like the Rizon. Thank you, Akko. So what all was behind this door? Okay, so that's where the key was. Okay, so now we can go back to that room that we need to go back to. Yeah, I hope you face slam yourself to death. We could fight some of these guys, why not? I like the Kuga, it's actually a pretty good weapon for the most part. I haven't seen any purple orbs in a very long while now. In fact, I don't even remember when's the last time we've seen even like a... I don't even remember when's the last time we've even seen one of those like Akko essences. Will you stop stealing my stuff? Thank you. And also thank you for that Akko. Oh, we have 10. Never mind, I guess I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I want this one right here. This one right here? Absolutely. So she is wearing it, right? Okay, good. No, go away. Get out of here. What is your problem? Get the freaking stupid thing. Oh my god. What are you trying to do to me? Will you stop respawning? Why are you respawning? Go away. Nobody likes you. Oh, jeez. There's definitely gonna be a part 3 for this game. I should really focus on the armor. I'm not even gonna lie. I really should just do the armor. Let's go with the armor. Holy crap, it hardly even budges. Look at that. It's gonna require at least like another seven sets maybe. At least 7 sets of orbs. Holy crud. They are trying to take my goodies away. Greedy ass bastards. Can't even freaking let me have anything. Jesus. They take everything from us. Go away. Give me my shit back. On another ferry ride to another vacation. Doesn't even have much of a roof. All of it's like torn away, look. No, almost all of it's gone. I wonder what color his armor is going to be after I get it to level 3, which is the max. God damn it, I really hate these camera angles. Yeah, there's definitely going to have to be a part 3 for Onimusha, because I can tell that if we're only taking this long to get to chapter 7, because we are at chapter 7 right now, but we have to go with chapter 8, 9, and 10, and 11. So there's definitely going to have to be at least one more video for this one. Because unless somehow magically the game speeds up or something, I don't see it going all the way to the end. I tried to get there as quickly as possible. Without, like, obviously rushing the game. But there's stuff, you know, it's okay. Just love how their body extends like a piece of glue. Like a stretchy cheese. Damn these stupid little punks. Very nice. Steppies. That looks like something that is definitely going to be storyline progressive. So we're gonna want to check the other room first. You know, because I think that that room is going to be where I need to go. But I want to check in here and see what's in here. What's all going on in here? Alright. We got another puzzle box. Great. Now, how do I do this one? This one has 2 paths. And I can already tell that one piece is not going to do it. So we're going to have to move this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Ha, I figured it out without even having to look it up. Very nice. We're almost done with this video anyway, as soon as I could finish chapter 7, because then we have to wait on 8, 9, 10, 11, so yeah, they would make perfect.
Stop it! You monster!
How I love children.
Of course you do, creepster.
And soft.
Stop right there, Guildenstern.
Insect. This boy is mine. You won't have him back.
There we go. Just making sure I adjust the volume a little. Well. Yeah, whatever document. Yeah, he definitely went to Epstein Islands. I would not disagree. I do not disagree one bit. He definitely went Epstein. Okay, finally I can hurt the shit out of this asshole. Now where are you? He's not even... He's just a floating thing. Get down here. Wait, are you on... Oh, you're on my level. Perfect. Where the hell do you think you're going? Uh-oh. Well, good thing I have Oni mode in case I need it. Alright, let me see. Let's get the Chigo out. Yeah, that definitely hurt him. I know that did. Will you stop summoning him? Give me my Tenso back. Actually, you know what? Give me the Kuka back. How about you stop bringing him back? I mean, I cannot wait until I hit you with this. Oh, I was hoping for more. You know, what's the point of it even attacking this guy if he just keeps on coming back to life? Maybe I should just focus on Guildenstern only. Yeah, I really should just focus on Guildenstern only. It would just make the most sense. Because, like, seriously, I'm not even, like, benefiting off of, like, anything else. Let's use the electric arrow. I know that that electric arrow is hurting the shit out of him. I am totally okay if you kill me right now, you know why? Because I have Oni mode waiting for you. But I'm not totally opposed to the idea that if he wants to, I could just hurt him right now like this. Yeah, that right there I know hurt them. Let's go with the Tenso. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. Yeah, thank you for bringing me back like this. You know why? Because it's gonna hurt. We should definitely heal. Hey look, a purple orb. About time I found one. If only I could pick it up in time. God damn it. You know what we should really use? Hold on. I know what we should use. We should use a Oni medicine, and then let's use an herb. And then what we're gonna do is use Chico. Yeah, stop bringing him back, god damn it. Okay, let's see. Let's go with the Ken, whatever the hell this weapon is called. Wait, yeah, your computer went bonkers and you had to turn it off. Did you see? I did not see anything about a Seattle Seahawks post. What the hell? This Guildenstern does not want to fucking die. Oh my god. What are you doing? Stop it. Oh shit. What the hell did he just do? What the hell did you just do? I hope that he did not just revive himself or like recovered himself or something like that. Or did he just like... I don't know what the hell he did, but he did something. Ah, shit. Why won't you die, Guildenstern? Damn it. Haha, he does taste so good. Nobunaga, the odor. Oh my god, give me my purple orb. Holy crap. Uh-oh. I should have almost enough for all purple orbs at this point. I think that's a purple orb right there. No, I need one more. God damn it. God damn it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you fucking... This fight is so long. This was one hell of a long-ass fight. I mean, he will not die. Holy crap, he finally died. Guildenstern, you freaking prick. Please chop his head off.
Give up. You'll sleep better in hell.
Please chop his head off. Just kill him.
You think you've won? The time folder is already complete.
What?
Even if I die, as long as the time folder exists, the Genma will rule this world.
Please kill him.
Tell me where it is. Tell me! Tell me, Guildenstern!
I can see it. I can see it. My greatest creation.
Just stab this guy. Ah, at least he's dead. This means that there's only officially 2 bad guys left in the entire Onimusha series. Which is, Nobunaga and, Mitsuhide or something like that. I don't remember. It was like that monkey-looking dude.
Yeah, I was so scared.
Henri, are you hurt?
No.
Oh, very nice. Well, maybe I'll be here. I am trying to move out of state, though. Back to Washington State. Because I'm so tired of being in Vegas.
This is it.
Samanosuke. That must be where the machine is.
Yeah, November's like... Ideally, I would like to hopefully have enough money to leave. I needed to get out back to the woods.
I'm going to check on Jacques.
You do that, Akko. So now,
Keepsake from my wife?
let's see.
Yeah, Pops. You must have something.
If we were to look at Onimusha, okay, so we just finished Chapter 7, the zoo.
She wore this ring.
So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's it.
I'll see you later.
So there are 4 chapters left. And if I can fit it all into the final video, which I have every intention to, then it would make the perfect final video. Alright.
Yep. And that's all.
What did we all finish in this one?
Do you think you're
Notre
ready for
Dame,
this?
underwater, and the zoo. Yeah, we'll definitely have to be able to fit that all in one video for the next one.
Henri. My dear Henri.
What?
Huh.
It is so nice to see you again.
She's got massive ears.
Sad. Mom! You must be sad because of me. I'm so sorry.
No! It's that... Mother, it was my fault that...
It wasn't his fault. He didn't even do anything.
What happened to me is not your fault. Everything happens for a reason.
He was like a little
You
kid.
must not blame yourself.
Like a little kid. I don't know how recent she passed away, but
Open your heart, Henri. I love it when you're happy. I'll always be watching over you and your father.
I understand. That's good, Henri.
yes, very touching. That is the most
There
two
it is.
like
over there.
that is the most PNG looking image of a
That's
background image. Look at that thing. It looks very PNG. It looks like somebody copy pasted like a cropped picture of it. Let's...
Akko and I will take it from here.
Okay. This time, I won't let Henri out of my sight.
Yeah, no, I don't go to Seattle. I stay the hell away from Seattle. I don't want nothing to do with Seattle. So we at a safe spot now? Perfecto. Alright. So now... why is my character, like, doing that? But as I was saying... yeah, I want nothing to do with Seattle. Let's see. So now... we have about, like, 3 more sets of souls before this armor will be fully complete. And, I think now we're getting pretty close to the end. Because definitely we're gonna have 4 chapters left for the final video. But as much as I would love to do more of this, it is 7:20 in the morning. And I don't know how long Mount Saint Michel is going to be. Because I assume... apparently it's actually really short for Saint Michel. Yeah, honestly, it's really short for Saint Michel. And then the Azuchi Castle is also apparently really short. The Eiffel Tower is insanely short. And then the Japan part is, like, also insanely short. But surprisingly, the zoo, as long as it took, looks like the water temple was the longest one and the zoo was the short. Okay, so, like, so according to what I'm understanding, these last 4 chapters of the game should actually be relatively quite quick, or at least not as long as, like, what was going on in that water temple was actually the longest one, and Notre Dame was also partially kind of long too. Yeah, that's pretty much like everybody's dream, is to live in a country where, like, no one has to be bothered. I mean, that's the dream, but, you know, to me, it's like, I just, I won't even be living anywhere in particular anyway, because, with my kind of lifestyle, I just, I don't want to sit in one spot. You know, once I go out there and start doing all the treasure hunting and all that stuff, I probably very, very rarely ever sit in one area. I mean, I just never really found myself doing the normal life like everyone else. And besides, I don't want to anyway. Yeah, my dream is just my dream. It's peaceful but lonely. Well, I mean, like, as long as you're at peace, that's all it is, you know. Loneliness is always going to be a thing that we all face in life, no matter what. At some point in our lives, we're always going to be lonely. You know, it's just bound to happen because people pass away, or, you know, friends move on, or people change or something like that. You know, it's bound to always happen at some point in your life. But the thing is that, like I always tell people, cherish the moment while it lasts, but don't ever, you know, have that expectation that things are always going to be forever. You know, like, always just think about the moment that you live for right now with people, and, you know that someday, even if you guys separate, or, you know, if you don't no longer have them in your life, that at least you had that time to enjoy with them. It's kind of like a TV show or an anime show or a video game or something like that, you know? You enjoy it while it's there, but as we all know, eventually there's a time we all have to move on from it. You know, that's even with people. Yeah, be happy that it happened, you know? Be happy that it happened to begin with. And, you know, by always knowing that at some point there's always going to be, you know, an end to it, at least it makes you want to appreciate that it's there while it's there, and live it to the fullest in that moment. And then when someday it's time to say goodbye, you know, which it's bound to happen to anyone, you know, just, you know, accept it. Don't let it ruin what was once there, you know? Don't let it ruin that. Okay, so we have a problem. Before I end this video, which is actually momentarily, what the hell is wrong with this area? Why can't I progress? There's something not right going on here. Why the hell can't I progress? Okay, well, there's a rather large gate hole, but the... Oh, yeah, no, that's right, because there's that freaking warp, but I swore that I interacted with it. No, I did, see? I'm trying to interact... I interacted with it here. Look. I am trying to, and it wouldn't do shit, so I was thinking in my mind, okay, well, maybe I wasn't supposed to. Apparently, you have to go all the way over here to get it to interact with you. Yeah, because I walked right up to this freaking thing, and I was just mashing the button. I'm like, what the hell? And then suddenly, there. See? Now we can freaking do it. Oh my god. This game is just like so botched for being a Steam game. Like, it really is. It's so botched. But you know what? It's actually really still very good. I will say that much. It's still very good for being a bad ported to Steam.
Where am I?
As soon as I find a save spot, we'll
Uncle, this is
end tonight.
Have I made it back to my own time?
Unfortunately not. This is Mont Saint-Michel, but 500 years in the past.
Guess I wouldn't be so lucky.
Don't despair, Jacques. 500 years from now, Henri and Michel are both here with you. You mustn't give up.
I see. Well, I guess I have to do as a little lady says.
Oh, not this, dumbass. What do you want?
You again. What is it this time? Well...
What the hell is that?
Why you? I should have known.
Oh, great. Now I have to fight his ass. Well, I guess we're gonna get one last fight in. You're gonna really regret that you fought me. I'm just saying. I have things that are waiting for me off this stream, and that's like Naruto Shippuden, and not to mention freaking some food. Yeah, you messed with the wrong person today. Look at the size of her knockers. Holy crap. This woman's knockers are massive. It's like twice my size. She is really not pretty in the face.
Heihachi, dispose of this Western barbarian right this instant.
Wait, so he's a bad guy?
I can't do this anymore.
Why?
Oh, so he was a bad guy.
I never liked taking orders. Sorry.
Well, now he's not a bad guy.
How dare you, you insolent human!
Wow.
Stop right there, Heihachi!
Wow.
Another new monster?
He's like, what kind of drama did I just walk myself into?
I can't keep up.
I can't keep up either. Alrighty. Well, let's go find ourselves a save spot and officially call it a video, because me is very tired. I'm pretty sure all of you are very tired, and at the same time, we also have Pragmata to look forward to tonight. Yeah, we really need to finish Pragmata's final video, and after that, we just have one more video for Onimusha 3, and that will be finished as well. Where is a save spot when I need one? I really need a save spot. Please give me one. Where the hell is one when I freaking need one? Where the hell is it? What are you doing here? Who are you? I haven't seen you around here before. We're living in a living hell. We'll work until we die here. The witch Vega Donna is the worst of them all. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure she is. I'm pretty sure she actually is. But like, seriously, where is a safe spot? Nice. I like that this weapon can reach that far. I'm saved. I owe you my life. Well, yeah, you probably do. Oh, okay, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Perfect. So now we can save and end tonight's video. Now, yes, we do have probably a shorter, hopefully it will take about the length of what this video was to finish the game in the part 3. I really didn't think there was going to be a part 3, but, well, I kind of actually had the hint of an idea, but I thought I was going to be further than this by then. But, you know, it's not too bad. We're only like, what, 5 hours and something minutes into the game. So that's, you know, that's not too bad. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed Onimusha 3 tonight. And I really appreciate you guys always watching these videos as well as interacting with me. And, you know, I really thank you for the subscriptions earlier today, Jimmy. And, you know, like I said, thank you, Jimmy, for that. It was also a very big pleasure to meet you, Celestial Shards. And I really appreciate you, you know, being in here and following. And I hope you guys enjoyed this game. I hope that you will enjoy Genji, because Genji is definitely worth it. You will definitely find yourself loving to play Genji. Definitely give it a shot. And definitely give the PlayStation 3 version of Genji a shot after you finish the first one, which is on the PlayStation 2. There's only 2 games of Genji anyway. I'm glad that you are glad to be here. Thank you. As I said, tonight we'll finish Pragmata. I will be wearing my makeup during that stream. As you guys know, most of the time I only try to wear my makeup whenever I have the opportunity to get off work, or if I have enough energy. Otherwise, I don't wear it sometimes, you know. You'll have to forgive me for being sick. I'm like really sick. Like I have a really terrible sore throat. And it's not normal for me to be this sick. Love you too. And thank you for that. Thank you. But before I like have any more talking issues, because I think I'm starting to feel like the frog throat. I don't know, it's like kind of getting to me right now. I should probably go drink some hot tea and eat some food or something like that. And thank you. I will do my best to get well. I will see you another time, Celestial. Whenever it is that I see you, feel free to always join in and, you know, have at it. Play any games you need, any suggestions. I've got 3,000 games on my list, and they're all really good games. Yeah, I'm gonna go kick back right now. I know you guys should definitely get some sleep. Expect me back somewhere tonight, maybe 9 or 10 p.m.-ish Pacific Standard Time, and we'll finish the final video of Pragmata, and then we'll see what happens for the second game of the night. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do for the second game of tonight, because I've already recently done a Lost Odyssey video, and now that I've already done a recent video for Onimusha, I probably won't do that until the night after. And we'll see what I end up playing as the second game of tonight. It'll probably be Dragon Quest III, each HD remastered. because I was a little upset about what happened in part 2 with my internet cutting out on me and splitting the video into 2 different parts. It was really not cool, but I actually wouldn't mind doing that another video on that one, so we'll see about that. Sounds good? Alright everybody, I will see you guys later. Have a good night, Jimmy. Have a good night, Celestial. Have a good night, anybody else that's on YouTube and Twitch. So I'll see you guys next time. Sound good? Alright, bye bye everyone.